Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's me, Ikra Said Abasi. By profession, I am a clinical psychologist. Today, I am going to discuss about very important topic, that is how to assess your MH. MH stands for mental health. This topic is not for a specific person or for psychologist. It is for everyone because I am going to explain it in a very easy manner. So, first of all, we will draw a line and give it a numbers. For example, 0 to 10. After drawing and giving numbers to this line, we will divide zone into two parts. Number one part from 0 to 5, and that is green zone. And the second zone from 5 to 10, that is red zone. After that, we will talk about symptoms. If a symptom is present in you, then we will write that symptom in the red zone. If there is no symptom, then we will write it in green zone. Here green zone means you are safe, and red zone means you are in danger. After this, we will talk about symptoms. Here we will divide symptoms into two basic or two broad categories. For example, number one, biological symptoms, and number two is psychological symptoms. In biological symptoms, we will discuss about sleep, appetite, and other symptoms. In psychological symptoms, we will discuss about mood, thoughts, emotions, and cognitions. Before explaining the symptoms, let me clear one thing. If you are having one or two symptoms, then you will write in the green zone and it means you are safe. But your symptoms are exceeding from 3 to 4 symptoms, it means you are in danger zone, and it is a time where you have to consult your mental health professional. Now, we will explain some biological symptoms and psychological symptoms which are important for you. If you are having number of biological and psychological symptoms, then you will consult with a professional psychologist. Other symptoms will be explored by your psychologist. So no need to worry about it. If there is a stress or you are getting depressed day by day, then firstly it will affect your biological symptoms, and most important biological symptoms include your sleep and your appetite. If your sleep is getting disturbed day by day, then you should note down that symptoms. After that, appetite, if you are not or if you are unable to eat properly, then you should write these symptoms in your list. After, we will focus on our some psychological issues. For example, you are getting irritated day by day, you are feeling anxious, anger or sadness is becoming your part of daily life. After that, interest, you are lacking interest in those activities which were source of your pleasure. After that, you are having feeling of hopelessness and helplessness, and you are having disturbed thoughts, and they are also disturbing your sleep and your daily life activities, your social life, your personal life, and your family life. So besides, there are some other important symptoms you should aware about them. For example, you are having breathing issues, sweating is too high, and you just start trembling. So these were some issues. Being a layman, you should aware about these symptoms. If you are having more symptoms up to 4 to 5, then you are in red zone. If you are having one or two symptoms, then it's mean you can cope with these problems. easily. So one of the best and important factor through which you can cope up with the stressful condition is exercise. By doing exercise, you can take care of your mental health as well as physical.